I think also one of the other challenges I'm say is some professors didn't have time to adapt their classroom, which is completely understandable. But assessments which were very fact-based and memorizing based was a bit harder to work with online. It was less engaging. So a more engaged classroom is something that we should really be looking towards. And so in the fall, I would really suggest that professors focus on teaching and assessing other skills in students. I think we need to realize that memorization isn't that much of a useful skill to test students on. Um, think about it. If I were to be a master's student in your lab, would you prefer me to be an excellent memorizer or someone who has other skill sets? Someone who can search the literature and be comfortable with scientific papers, someone who can think about developing laboratory protocols, someone who can interpret scientific data, someone who can communicate science more efficiently. So perhaps this pandemic is actually going to show us that we need to reflect on how we're teaching our students and what skills we really want from them. So scientific theory does not need to come directly from a textbook. It doesn't need to come from a PowerPoint. In the real world, this theory is much more contextualized. It's practical. We see the science in the patients at the hospital. We see the science in test tubes in chemistry labs. We see it in evolving technologies that engineers built. So heading into the fall 2020 semester, I really urge you to take some time to think about what next scientists you want to shape in your classroom. And maybe one day you'll have them in your lab and making new discoveries thanks to those skills that you gave to them.